Hello there. How are you today? Welcome to US English Now. My name is Dan Yeargain, and I am an English teacher with 13 years experience with a master's degree in languages, both in Spanish and in English. Today I'm going to give you a bit of a preview of what might be covered in some of the classes that I'm offering. For instance, today I'm going to give you an idea of how to use the present tense with the verb to go. That's the verb to go. It's an irregular verb, so it has to be memorized. Unfortunately, it takes a little more work than the regular verbs, but nevertheless, we will get it done. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. So the infinitive form, the unconjugated form, is to go, as I mentioned just a bit earlier. To go in the present tense becomes I go, which is first person, me being the speaker, goes, right? I go. Second person, you go. We're talking about someone else, could be anyone else. You go. But we're talking basically directly to that one person, indicating that we want the person who we're speaking with to go. You go. So the first person, as I just mentioned, is I go. The second person is you go. When we get to the third person, we're talking about someone other than someone to whom we are speaking directly. He goes, the masculine form, the masculine pronoun he. He goes. He goes to the store to buy groceries. He goes to the park to walk his dog. In the next example, we talk about the feminine pronoun she, right? The verb form is exactly the same. The only thing that changes is the pronoun itself. She goes. She goes to the beauty shop to get her hair done. She goes to the store to buy some groceries, right? All right. So we've talked about the first person, I go. We've talked about the second person, you go. We talked about the third person, masculine, he goes. Remember there's an S on the end there. He goes. We talked about the feminine, the same ending on the verb, she goes. We're talking about the neuter now, neither masculine nor feminine. The neuter form is it goes. It goes a long way when one studies hard. Meaning, studying hard is very advantageous to the person, the student, the professor, whoever's doing the studying. Correct. All right, these are all the singular forms, talking about one person only, right? We go into the plural forms. The pronoun is we. We go with our family to church every single week. We, a group, more than one, plural, right? Not singular, but plural. Very good. We go. Repeat. We go to church on Sundays, right? Repeat. We go to church on Sundays, right? All right. The second plural form is they, talking about more than one person, right? Talking about a group that doesn't include me, right? Talking about another group, more than one, could be he, she, we don't know. We just know that the they form signifies that it's plural, more than one. They like to study English because it helps them in their job. They are very nice people. I enjoyed spending time with them. Very good. All right, so this is the singular form and the plural form of the verb to go in the present tense. Remember, we have many different tenses that express different modes, different time states, etc. But what we're dealing with now is the basic form of the present tense, that which is happening in this very instant, right? All right. We go to the past form, something that has already happened. It's not going to happen again, more than likely, but it has happened. Hmm? So this is irregular. I went, right? I've already gone. It's happened. It's in the past. Singular form. I, the pronoun I, went, the past tense of the verb to go. I went to the office, but the door was locked. I went to the office, but the door was locked. What a pity, huh? Okay, now the second pronoun, singular, you went to the park and didn't find your friends. You went to the park and didn't find your friends. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. He went to the office and found his partner had left. He went to the office and he found that his partner had left. We don't know where he went. We just know he left, right? We're talking about the verb to go again in the past tense, right? Irregular verb, past tense, singular form, right? She went to her friend's house and her friend was very busy. She went to her friend's house, but her friend was very busy, very occupied, doing a lot of things. She was very busy. It went under the rock. It was an insect. It was a bug. It has no gender for us. It's not masculine. It's not feminine. We have no idea. We call it an it, an insect, a bug. Okay? All singular forms, correct? Now we go into the plural forms, more than one person. We went to the movie, but it was very boring. Boring, boring, boring. We went to the movie, but it was very boring. We, more than one, including me, right? I went with them. We. They, I'm not with them. They went with a group, but I wasn't part of the group. They went to the corner drugstore to buy some aspirin, and there weren't any left. The pharmacist ran out of selling aspirin. There weren't any left. We went, past tense, plural, went, but there weren't any left. They went, but there weren't any left. Very good. So we've covered the verb to go, the infinitive form, in the present tense as well as the past tense. Verse, both irregular forms. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you can take what you've learned here on the video, perhaps play it 2 or 3 times, perhaps practice it a little bit, and then we'll have another video next time. Nice having you with me. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.